Good morning, everybody. It is day 3 here in Seattle. So this is my last full day in Seattle, and my oh my, is it going to be a great day. We're starting it off here at Mo's Garage. Last night was pretty cool. We got the DriftCon After Dark Best European Car. So that went to Mo's wide body M3 right here. Well done, Mo. And as of right now, we're going to hop in his Corvette, go get some food, and then get our activities on for the day. Nice HREs right there. Our first stop of the day is here at Zadart Rental Cars. If you guys saw the other Seattle video, this is where we were on the first day that we came in, but on the last day, we're gonna be taking out this dark red Ferrari 458 Spider and going on a nice photo shoot and cruise of Seattle and the surrounding areas. I've never driven a Ferrari 458 Spider or even been in one, so it's always a good new experience. Okay, everybody, I'm inside the 458 Spider. We've got Eric from Zadart Rentals. He's my friend, and we had a pretty epic night last night. We were out until like 2 or 3 a.m. just cruising around Seattle, getting food, you know, seeing all the tourist sites. So that was a great time. Today, Eric is going to be my Seattle tour guide and show me more around what's up. I've got to say, I'm rather spoiled in saying that I've never been in a standard Ferrari 458. I've only experienced the lighter, upgraded Speciale version of the 458. But we have the roof off, and you can't go wrong when you have a beautifully naturally aspirated 9000 Redline V8. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. The Ferrari 488, the turbos will never ever sound that good. There's just no way that a new turbo car can sound anywhere near the 458. Well guys, we made it about 15 minutes or so with the top off before it started raining. It's okay because we're troopers, we deal with the rain all the time. Eric lives here, so he knows what it's about. But hey, we got some blue skies over there. We'll be all right. What would you guys do if you had a Ferrari 458 Spider for one day? Well, to answer your guys' question, what we're doing is we're pretty used to these cars, so we're not too amazed by just driving around in them. It's a lot more like we need to go and do an activity and do something fun. So we've come here to Skyline Falls. I don't know how the hell you pronounce that. Snoqualmie? Snoqualmie. Snoqualmie Falls. There's a massive waterfall. Oh my god, that is amazing. That's a waterfall. I keep butchering the pronunciation, but that's actually how it's spelled, Snoqualmie Falls. There we have it, guys, the amazing, what is it, how do you pronounce it?
Snoqualmie Falls.
Snoqualmie Falls, there we are. Well, the day just got a little bit better. I've been handed the keys to the 458 Spider. It's time to go in. Don't crash, please. Famous last words, right? Oh wow, that feels amazing. Holy cow, the throttle is so linear. It's like, I'm not driving hard, I'm just driving casually, but it's really easy to drive. Steering is super light. The throttle, I'm really impressed with the throttle movement. It's not, oh man. A Lamborghini Aventador is a billion times harder to drive than a Ferrari 458. This is just a piece of cake, really, damn. As always, guys, Zadart Rental Cars in Seattle, Washington, they're the go-to car club and rental place in the entire area. They have the best pricing, biggest selections, and of course with a staff like Eric, I mean, you just gotta give him a punch next time you come in and he'll give you a discount.
Hope it doesn't start raining again.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Enjoy about the 458 experience, I'm not going anywhere more than 15 to 20% throttle. I'm just kind of carrying it up into the higher RPMs, and we're able to just hear that naturally aspirated V8 right behind us. This is, what an experience this is. We're in an interesting bind right now because it's actually pouring rain. It's like, oh god, this is not good. But we can't stop because all the rain will come in the middle. We're going just fast enough to where the rain is coming over us. Our goal right now is to get to this gas station as quickly as possible so that we can get under the cover and close the top. Oh my god! We're driving in a goddamn hurricane! Holy cow! With the top open, what are we doing, Eric? I love it.
Shit. Alright, we're actually getting kind of a lot of water in here. Alright. Let's pull over. Stop all the way.
All right, we gotta stop all the way. We're getting rain soaked. Come on, come on. Oh no! Oh, come on, no! Rained out in a Ferrari 458 Spider. There we go. Oh, it only took long enough, right? right, guys, we're good. We're back in insulation. So this is the shop that we've come to from Saskatchewan Habibi Falls. I still don't know the waterfall name. It's okay, I'll cut that out but put the Yalla Habibi part in. The 458 experience has ended here at the shop. So it's a pretty generic name, but Mo knows this place. Mo, what have you to tell us?
Basically, I mean, it's a restaurant called the Derby, and there's glass everywhere, and you can see like all the cars that people park inside.
So it's like a car food restaurant all in one. This is cool. So we're in the clubhouse section of the entire building. They have a pretty impressive restaurant and a whole membership facility that's in there. But what their real bread and butter is kind of restoring cars and doing a lot of maintenance and storage. So look at this, Porsche 356. Looks like they just found this out of a barn in Germany or something. I mean, there's no floor, it's just completely raw. But I'm sure by the end of the transformation period, it'll look somewhat like this. All right, we have officially found the strangest motorcycle in all of existence. It's literally a moose. The moose is part of the flare, so that it's just tire and then moose. Is this a real? It's probably taxidermied. It's probably a real moose. It's, oh my God. Inside the storage place, we've come over to the Macklemore corner. So Macklemore actually keeps a couple of his cars here. This is his big Cadillac limo. Gotta hand it to him, it's pretty baller. Macklemore's true gem in his collection has got to be the Moose Cycle. I don't know how he got this thing street legal or if it is at all, but can you imagine seeing this riding down the road with Macklemore in like the thrift shop big coat or whatever, and then you just have the moose horns? Oh my God. We're walking around the storage facility here, and there are all sorts of cars. I literally cannot get a wider variety of cars in this place. There's Italian exotics, there's old American cars, there's even that Moose motorcycle. So, I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, guys. There's everything here. Some of the highlights, we have a really beautiful Aston Martin Vanquish. This is some special edition. I think it's some carbon edition, whatever. It's got some badging. The wheels are super nice. It's got carbon on the outside of the wheel. In the Porsche section, check out this seafoam green Turbo Carrera. I've not seen a color like this. It's like blue, green, and silver all kind of wrapped into one. And of course, one of the greatest cars to ever exist, the GT3 RS 4.0. That's the 4-liter as opposed to the 3.8, and these things are trading for upwards of like $600,000, $700,000 now. It's crazy. It's cool to see the Carrera GT parked next to the Mercedes SLR. These cars are both like kind of the hypercars of their generation of the early 2000s. So to see them next to each other, both 200-mile-an-hour hypercars, that's pretty special. So now it's time to go back in the 458, enjoy the car on this beautiful Seattle sunny weather. For once, it's sunny out. And go see what we can do. We've ended up at some random parking lot in a shipping peninsula with the 458. So we're here getting photos. That is kind of my bread and butter after all. And look at the Seattle skyline, guys. You could see everything, all the buildings. There's the big tower over there. This is just cool. I think that means that we should probably get going, considering the police are going to see this massive cloud of smoke and follow us. So we got to go. Let's go. Tunnel run. Let's do it. This is why I want to live in Seattle. Seattle. In Southern California, there are no tunnels like this anywhere. This is heaven for a car like this. So we're gathering a lot of friends and cars here at Zadart because we're gonna caravan over to a restaurant, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. But Mark has just showed up in the same Superleggera that we were in on Friday night. I'm gonna give you guys a better look while it's all opened up in the sun. It was way too dark and you couldn't really get a vibe for exactly what Mark has done with this car. So now that we're in the sun, let's do a walk around. Being a first generation Superleggera, the entire engine bay is carbon. So you can see this whole piece, carbon fiber, and then the back wall back there, carbon fiber. And Mark has made the engine compartments kind of green, so that's cool. Matches the roll bar. I didn't know this car had a roll bar. You know you're kind of a badass when you have a roll cage in your Lamborghini and a racing seat. This is one of my favorite cars of all time, guys. The first generation Superleggera. I think this car came out around 2006 or 2007. And back then, oh man, what a car this is. Fun fact on the Superleggera, you could see all the dials there are yellow and red. And that's only available on the Superleggera and the Performante models of the Gallardo. So on the standard Gallardo, that's all white. It's not yellow. And only on the performance models do you get the yellow and red cluster there. So on our convoy over to the restaurant, I'm gonna be going with Mark in the Superleggera, and we're gonna get some amazing, amazing sound clips. I cannot express to you guys exactly how loud and how beautiful the sound quality of this car is. Sounding V10 engine ever. I mean, the Lexus LFA, that's kind of my halo car, but the sound quality is just, it's not like this. Jesus, people. We got our whole squad. Okay, this is sketchy. Go watch that bottle. I saw that. It has like crackles in between shifts. That's crazy. We've made it to the food spot. I don't know exactly how we did that because we had 10 cars all driving together for like 20 minutes and we all made it here like relatively unscathed, so that was nice. We got a DBS in the parking lot, one of my favorite cars of all time, really timeless. So the reason why we're here is to have dinner at a new Chinese restaurant, and they've invited us as well as Zadart, so we're kind of part of the whole Zadart rental crew here. And we're gonna go inside and get some food, but first I'll show you guys a little walk around of all the cars that we brought. I think this is one of the highlights. It's a Liberty Walk R35 GTR. I've seen two of these in the past 24 hours here, completely unrelated. So that says something about Seattle. That was a pretty amazing hot pot dinner. I gotta give it to Seattle, man. They really know their food here. So right now I've been handed the keys to the Zadart R8, and we have a little convoy. We're gonna go back to Zadart Rentals and kind of end the night there. We're all getting along like family. Zadart's awesome, and we have all the cars out here ready to go back. My chariot of choice, of course, is the blue R8. I love the two-tone blue. It's got the lighter blue on the outside, and then the sidebar is a darker blue. Definitely looks really nice. It's the R-tronic gearbox, so the pretty bad single clutch system, but hey, it's whatever. Still an R8. It's gonna be a good drive back to Zadart. I'm gonna put the camera away because I need to focus on driving, but I have a GoPro on Mark's car. Mark's Gallardo is so loud, it literally, I don't even think my camera can pick up noise like that. So I apologize if the footage is shit, but just take my word for it, it is unreal. I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed that even half as much as I did. I think that was probably the best way to end the Seattle trip. Just a beautiful evening drive, 5 supercars, we're all friends, we all know our driving styles, we're just going for it and having a great time. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed all of today's coverage. I know it was a lot. Please make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and see you next time.